We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Denver Broncos.
Set to kick off.
And off we go from Denver.
At their own 23-yard line.
Motion. Hey, that's your man. That's your man.
Now the central field.
At the 24-yard line.
Getting a yard against first
brings up second and 9.
Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the
It's a game of 23 yards. That's good.
After the catch, getting down to 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Shanahan. Oh, my son.
It's Nix. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The Broncos sit 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. And they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. And they played well in all 3 phases of the game. I think they can carry that over to this week.
So they're left with a third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Defense where they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're talking about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there? It's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Dennis Howard. And he takes this one back down to the end zone. His defense has a touchdown. Wow. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back to the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Joey Sly lining up
for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Broncos nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here, he's past the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
Field position. He's at around 37. He's across the 35. The Broncos on the field, ready to start their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But James, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Third down. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Ready. Hey, kill.
First down.
No frills.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. First and 10. Nice little square outside. Tying up this ball game.
Ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 down as they kick it away. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it first and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. First down, 11-yard pickup.
Okay, break.
First down.
18 Cardinals. Here we go. Like 79 Broncos. 19 strike, 60 Maverick.
To throw, here's Ward. Here's one deep for Perkins. Charles Perkins. Touchdown number 18.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Slice has been good. Makes the score 14-7. James Slice has to kick off after the touchdown. And he's in a pass to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. After giving up 6 minutes.
Brought down by Javon
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and so it's motivated.
It's a
but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
You look at this Browns defense.
34-yard line.
This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
To throw is Nix.
You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Chill. Captain.
To throw, here's Nix. There's another one intercepted. Picked up by Joe Sneed. Charles, as a defender yourself who made a few of those plays back in your day, I know you know there's no better feeling than a pick six for a defender. A big thing is when you take it and you realize you got a great chance to score, you get overexcited, and then the yard trip you up for the turf monsters, we used to call it, knock you down before you get to the end zone. That didn't happen on that play. He carried it on. This return is a quick in as he is belted at the end of that
28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take that football this way.
Yeah, sometimes you just throw the pick six, and you come up with that on the field, on the sidelines to
4 yards on the pickup.
You're not hearing everyone
Second
say,
and
hey,
6.
you'll get them next time, hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
Nixon's pass is complete to
As a running back who wasn't a receiver on the play, he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good at enjoying their feet and showing the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. They could run the ball race score. Get the toes down and stay in bounds.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He's going to intercept it a 3rd time. Picked up by Joe Sneed. Defense has a touchdown.
Joey Slide lining up for the point after. His kick is good. That's the score.
3 touchdowns and 21.
Broncos 7. Joey
So they throw
Slide
the pick
set to
six. They'll
kick
get
off.
another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And now what he
The
was hoping
Broncos
for
take
when he
over
brought it
1st and
out. They're
10
going to get him down
at their
short
own
of the 15-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they read and get this train back on
David Montgomery,
This
the
is
ball
where
carrier.
leadership really comes into
Brought
play.
down behind
How's
the
the
line
head
of
coach
scrimmage.
handling it? The
A
offensive
loss of a
coordinator.
yard.
Sometimes
Brings up
they just make a
second
joke.
and 11.
All right, guys,
At
had
the
your fun.
13-yard
All right,
line.
yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Nick's going to keep this himself. Drops it incomplete. And the struggles continue here.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability.
Gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Oh my.
There they go. It's Knicks. He's blocked it. Can't do anything with a fumble. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? First and goal from 2 yards out. He's got absolutely loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Brings up second
That's what I'd like to
and
see out of
goal.
this defense. A
At the
little fire, a
Broncos'
little
5-yard
toughness.
line.
It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there.
Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
Now receiver in motion left. George Pickens. 2 catches, 2
Joey Sly
touchdowns
lining
here so
up for the
far.
point after.
And the Browns continue to pull away
The
with this
kick is
first
good.
half.
Makes the score
Sly is up and good.
Broncos
And a run
7.
is on here in this first half.
Joey Sly set to
Joey
kick
Sly
off.
now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the
The Broncos
22.
take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Knicks to the air.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Plays from the gun. Here's Knicks. This offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. This is going to be a
Number 17.
They say he's
It's a
just
turnover on down.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Come on. Set. 70. Ready.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up second and goal.
What kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise. Instead of just letting it work. I think that's more priority than trying to beat absolutely perfect. There for a first.
No gain
As
on
a
the
matter of
play.
fact. And it leaves them
Third
at
down.
3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Warrior 70. Cowboy 80.
Here's Ward.
Shotgun on 3rd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
We hardly ever see anyone really
Press
run
on
for it on
80.
short yardage, so they're going to throw the football
Ready,
more times than not. It's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
On the
Now
jump.
2nd and 9.
Liking 18. Ready.
From the gun, Ward. Looking for Pickens. He's got George Pickens.
Joey Sly lining up for the
First half touchdowns. And the Browns have taken 5 touchdowns. 42.
Joey Sly sets the kickoff.
And he's going to be stopped cold.
The Broncos
Good
take
coverage here
over
by the
1st
kick
and
team
10
to bring that return
at
to
their
a
own
abrupt halt.
24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Oh, my son.
Here's Hicks.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, bam. They're starting to feel good about moving the football. This defense is certainly getting focused and playing on the
Brings up 3rd down and pressure.
and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Timeouts.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
seconds to
9.
play in this first half.
Oh, my son. Ready. Ready, my son.
That's another Broncos first down.
Looking to throw. Hicks. Denver touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The Broncos will try for the two-point conversion. And that makes the score Browns 42, Broncos 15.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first two quarters. Let's get this going. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout
at the 34-yard
We'll
line.
see.
Okay, ready?
34 now. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Hut.
Gets this out wide to Pickens.
A 7-yard gain brings up second and 3.
And that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot,
Here we go, here we go.
coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way look.
And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Increases, he's past the 30.
One thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received. Picks up the afterthought and brings up
Ready?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Keep it on the ground. Samson. And we'll take it shot at 15 to 16. And the Browns. First 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the ball 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
70, ready?
Samson. He's going to get it inside to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
It's a gain of 2nd and long.
Brings up second and a yard.
Ready?
And there's a carry. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns take the opening kickoff for the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
His kick is good. Brings the score Browns 42, Broncos 15. Joey Slye set to kick
The
off.
kickoff after the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his
The
guys will
Broncos
set
take
up
over
shop
first
at the
and 10
23-yard line.
at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Hold on, second. Hey, check one more. Hey, hey,
Just get back to the line of scrimmage at that. With a flag on the field. And that one looks to be next up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Sack number 18 on the season for him. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town at 2nd and a country mile. A short gain here as he gets it into another 6.
Brought down at his own
6-yard there. That sets up a long 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This is taken in. It's complete. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That could really be demoralizing. Still,
it's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd and 2. This one is out to just shy of 40. Has the 1st down. The play going for 15 yards.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Back to throw. Yes.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. Brings up 4th Nix and 1.
His passes are intercepted for the 3rd time.
But sometimes, and when you're right, you get a decent chance of coming away with the football.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line. That was 7.
Nice pickup down at the 23-yard line.
A gain of 9.
Well, you certainly have to give them credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Ready, ready.
23. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Set it.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their 1st, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
70 Timberwolves.
That'll bring Judy in motion right. Here on the jet sweep. George Perkins. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Browns are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Joey Slide lining up
Joey Slide for the
touchdown. Get this across the 20. The Broncos take over as he's down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
Number 17.
Themselves.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 32-yard line.
How do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Yes. Takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready?
First down.
First down and goal to go.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
Oh,
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation,
Captain.
you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. You can pick up anything that needs to do.
Interceptions, things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's out of
We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. Crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal.
Hey, Sean, go! Ready?
Back to throw. Miss.
He's trying to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Ready? Ready? There's Hunt!
Well, throwing throw. Here's Nix.
He's seen this play a few times in this game. Offensive line are able to keep leverage, are able to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Oh, my goodness. They hold on 4th and goal. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just flips it through there. He ends up getting the tackle. Now the Broncos are going to first to their timeouts. This is two teams tracking over on their respective sidelines. We'll take a break. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Always a good sign when your first pick comes in the fourth quarter. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Oh, my son! Away, away, away! Ready?
Working out of the Dallas Knicks. Let's get the call. So that way, and you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on the play. This time you have to grab a jersey.
To number 17. It's a gain of 9. Makes it first intended for number 82.
We just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A
lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted. Now Murray's got to have this one. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Go! Ready? Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. That's caught inside by Judy.
Complete to Jerry Judy. This is a game of the offense. And it's 5
on this play. Move the sticks.
Liking 18!
But I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
And take them out of the game.
Joey Sly set to kick off
after the touchdown.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing. Unfortunately, the second half was pretty much a carbon copy of the first. Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable. 22-yard line. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. Falling
and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That was going to step up and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Time and another first down.
And 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets the throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Brings up second
Now the
and
Browns
10.
signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Second and 10. Murray to air it out again. Tries the first and it's intercepted. Picked up by Antonio Johnson. The Browns are going to take over the INT at their own 5-yard line. Yet another mistake after interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you